I just want to talk about balancing zoners in general, especially in asymmetrical horror games. The problem with zoners in this genre is how reliant the players are on loops. Now don't get me wrong here, looping is needed in Forsaken and other games. But having a character that can lock down the map in a game about using specific parts of the map to survive is quite hard to balance. If the map is more open, then the killer loses. If the map has more loops, the killer loses. If the map has less loops, the killer instantly wins. The problem with this is other killers exist in these games. If there are less loops with a fast rush-down killer and minions or a good trapper, you're dead. In my opinion, most asymmetrical horror games should balance the killer for the maps instead of the maps for the killer. With Azure's release, Forsaken balanced most maps to be smaller for Azure to handle them, instead of balancing Azure to handle the maps. Now, Die of Death has not had a new killer release in a while, but they are the only game I played where the balancing was made for the killer to handle the maps, mainly when Artful got 100 stamina. So here is my point. Instead of messing with the maps, experiment with balancing the base stats of killers, including stamina, speed, and other factors, instead of keeping each killer mostly similar. And in general, stop making zoners share stats with other killers. Different playstyles require different stats. Making a map-dependent killer who is M1 reliant share stats with a rushdown killer that has many different distance moves is a horrible balance decision and can lead to an extremely inconsistent killer. And I can't just complain without pitching a solution. But instead of specifically talking about balancing Azure, I'll talk about how the game could balance killers in general from now on. Firstly, a killer's kit can be anything, but there should always be a few essentials. A way to find survivors, a way to start chase or catch up to a survivor, and a way to punish a survivor's mistakes to gain distance. Not necessarily a mass punisher, but something to punish a survivor for missing stuns or anything in general. This should all be included in a kit without having to do anything for it. Now I would go more in depth into how to balance a character, but that's for another video. Anyway, thanks for watching. And if you would like to see more of my content, consider subscribing.